Have you ever wondered why some experiences in intimacy feel more connected, while others leave something missing? The truth is, intimacy is far more than any one technique or place of pleasure. It's an intricate dance between mind, body, and spirit. In this video, we'll uncover the layers of female pleasure and explore the surprising realities behind what really drives connection. From understanding the mysterious G-spot to discovering why a gentle kiss on the neck can resonate so deeply, every part of this journey brings new insights into the unique pathways of intimacy. Each topic reveals something essential: the power of patience, the importance of communication, and the beauty of exploring each other's needs without judgment. Stay with us to learn how the smallest gestures, like a look, a touch, or a quiet moment, can transform intimacy, deepen trust, and create lasting memories. We'll share both practical tips and deeper insights that may surprise you, so make sure you watch until the end to fully appreciate the art of building a connection that resonates on every level. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, I encourage you to click the subscribe button and ring the notification bell to stay updated on all our latest content. I'm eager to hear your thoughts on today's topic. If you enjoy the content, please comment 1 below. If it doesn't resonate with you, leave a 0. Your feedback is crucial as it helps me create better videos that align with your interests. Now, let's get started. We're so often told about the allure and mystique of the G-spot, this legendary place of pleasure, yet the reality is much more complex and varied than most realize. Each woman's experience with her body is as unique as her fingerprint, and the G-spot is no exception. For some, it might bring intense waves of ecstasy, while others may feel only gentle ripples, or even find pleasure in different areas altogether. This variability can make each journey with a partner a tender exploration, discovering the nuances and responses that make her feel truly alive and understood. And while the G-spot is often discussed, it's only one piece of a much larger map. A surprising 97% of women find their necks to be profoundly erogenous zones, responding to the tender warmth of a kiss or the gentle brush of fingertips. The neck holds an extraordinary ability to elicit deep pleasure, with some women feeling a tingling rush that travels through their entire body. For 1% of women, nipple stimulation alone is enough to bring them to the peak of ecstasy, which speaks to the uniqueness of female pleasure. These discoveries are like unlocking hidden doors, each leading to a deeper intimacy where trust and vulnerability combine in beautiful harmony. The rich and varied world of female fantasy is equally enchanting. Both men and women, in the privacy of their minds, often gravitate toward thoughts of oral pleasure, a practice that can bring about a powerful, intimate connection. A woman's orgasm is an experience unlike any other. Scientists have discovered that it can last anywhere from a swift 3 seconds to a prolonged 51 seconds. Some women even experience ejaculation, a fascinating phenomenon distinct from both squirting and orgasm, each with its own sensations and intricacies. These abilities, like the different notes in a symphony, demonstrate the beautiful diversity of female pleasure, making every woman's experience feel like an individualized, private melody. Oral intimacy holds a special place in many relationships. It's one of the most intimate acts, where vulnerability and closeness intersect in a way that's both physical and emotional. But what's the best way to bring her pleasure? There's no single answer, as every woman's desires are as distinct as her personality. But there are time-honored techniques that can bring immense pleasure. The clitoris, with its more than 8,000 nerve endings, double that of the penis, acts as an epicenter of sensation, capable of sending waves of pleasure through her body. Approaching this sensitive area with slow, deliberate care is like creating a work of art, a beautiful balance between gentleness and intensity. Gradually intensifying your touch allows her pleasure to build in layers, heightening her senses until she reaches a crescendo of sensation. Techniques like light licking, soft sucking, and making slow, rhythmic circles with the tongue are cherished by many, but above all, it's about paying close attention to her reactions. Each subtle movement of her body and each sound she makes guide the way, creating a unique and deeply intimate dance. Surprisingly, only 18% of women can reach orgasm through penetration alone, a fact that often surprises both men and women alike. The majority of women need other forms of stimulation, whether that's oral pleasure, clitoral stimulation, or something else entirely. During orgasm, a woman's brain enters a state of heightened activation, flooding her senses and making her open to more pleasure. Yet, despite these powerful capacities, around 30% of women report difficulty reaching orgasm, and 1 in 10 has never experienced it. This highlights the importance of communication, patience, and understanding in intimate relationships. Contrary to the common belief that deep penetration is the key to female pleasure, many women actually prefer shallower movements, which can stimulate the G-spot more directly. This gentle depth is often more pleasurable than the pursuit of deeper penetration, reminding us that true intimacy is more about sensitivity than intensity. The comfort of a stable relationship can often lead to deeper, more frequent orgasms than casual encounters. Intimacy grows as partners learn to trust one another, and simple gestures, like a soft kiss on her neck as she sleeps, can be more intimate than grand gestures. Exploring fantasies together, too, can be a powerful way to deepen a bond, allowing each person to feel seen, understood, and free from judgment. Fulfillment in intimacy often goes hand in hand with emotional closeness, where shared vulnerabilities open doors to richer, more meaningful experiences. Open conversations about desires and boundaries are crucial. They reveal hidden aspects of each other and build a foundation of trust. And in these dialogues, there's room for everything: the longing glances, the whispered confessions, the thrill of shared secrets, and the comfort of understanding. Many relationships flourish through such openness, allowing both partners to grow together and support one another's needs and desires. Physical health also plays an essential role in intimacy. Women are often drawn to partners who are physically active, not necessarily because of physical appearance alone, but because physical fitness often reflects a vitality that is deeply attractive. Active bodies and minds create energy that resonates in intimate connections. You don't need the physique of a model to be attractive. Simple, consistent exercise can be appealing and contribute to a satisfying intimate life. And yet, a surprising 2 out of 3 people are dissatisfied with their intimate lives, often due to communication gaps or misunderstandings about what intimacy should look like. Sexual positions, too, offer variety, each providing its own unique kind of pleasure. The 69 position, a mutual act of oral pleasure, allows both partners to give and receive simultaneously, creating a harmonious connection that celebrates shared intimacy. The popular doggy-style position provides depth that many find thrilling, while other positions might emphasize closeness, eye contact, or the gentle rhythm of synchronized movement. In the end, every woman's pathway to pleasure is her own. Whether it's the gentle brush of a kiss on her neck, the warmth of a caress on her breasts, or a quiet, heartfelt conversation about dreams and desires, intimacy is an art form that is constantly evolving. Being sensitive, attentive, and in tune with her unique needs can transform each experience into something memorable. A well-executed approach to oral pleasure can unlock unparalleled levels of satisfaction. Even subtle gestures, like a touch of cologne that mimics the natural allure of testosterone, can increase attraction, weaving a sensory connection that lingers long after the moment has ended. True intimacy is about discovering and celebrating the beautiful complexities that make each person unique. It's about listening, feeling, and responding, letting each touch and word become an expression of understanding and appreciation. In this shared journey, partners can find not just pleasure but a connection that resonates deeply, transcending physical sensations and reaching into the heart. Research reveals an intriguing reality. Couples who are mirror images in personality and interests may actually face a lower likelihood of staying together over the long haul. In contrast, relationships rooted in diverse personalities and interests can flourish, as this variety keeps things dynamic, fostering curiosity and growth. Differences can spark engaging conversations, unique adventures, and shared discoveries, building a bond where each partner continuously finds new facets to appreciate in the other. For women, life stages like menopause can transform how intimacy is experienced, often bringing an unexpected surge in sexual desire due to hormonal shifts. This period can bring renewed energy to physical intimacy and open the door to a deeper emotional connection. The evolution of intimacy, both physical and emotional, is part of aging as a couple. Staying closely attuned to each other's needs, especially through open communication, is essential for sustaining that connection. Adjusting expectations and exploring ways to meet each other's evolving desires can strengthen relationships, making them resilient and satisfying. Knowledge about intimacy and sexual health empowers couples, reducing anxieties and enhancing satisfaction. When partners invest time in understanding each other's needs, desires, and boundaries, it fosters a more fulfilling, intimate life. For some, like those who identify as sapiosexual, mental connection sparks passion. The intimacy of intellectual exchange can be incredibly magnetic, drawing partners closer in both mind and body. Myths around sexuality, such as the notion that vaginal sensitivity decreases with more sexual experiences, are just that, myths. In fact, a healthy, active sex life can maintain or even enhance sensitivity, contributing to long-lasting enjoyment. Beyond physical sensations, some intimacy practices focus more on emotional connection than on reaching orgasm. The Karita method, for instance, emphasizes affection and bonding over climax, creating a loving space that prioritizes tenderness and togetherness. This approach can be especially meaningful for couples looking to deepen their emotional intimacy. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment number 1 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Physical self-care plays an important role in attraction. Simple gestures, like a fresh haircut or a well-groomed beard, communicate self-respect and effort, traits that many women find appealing. Subtlety can also be key when pursuing a woman who values depth and nuance. Small, thoughtful gestures often speak louder than bold, direct moves. Fantasies are a healthy part of many relationships, offering a space to safely explore desires and add variety. Introducing novelty into intimate life, whether it's a new setting or a fresh approach, can reignite passion, reminding couples of the thrill they felt when they first met. The structure of love itself is multifaceted. It's often said that love comprises 3 elements: intimacy, passion, and commitment. These components mix in different ways, resulting in unique expressions of love, from the comforting warmth of companionship to the fiery intensity of romantic passion. Just as relationships are diverse, so too are individuals' libidos. Some people experience high constant sexual excitement that is simply part of their natural drive and, unless it causes distress, isn't typically a concern. Attachment styles can also deeply impact one's love life. Some feel secure and crave closeness. Others may hold back from deep involvement to safeguard their emotions, while others experience anxiety, frequently worrying about their relationship. Recognizing these patterns can help couples understand each other's needs and communicate more effectively, fostering empathy and mutual support. Age is no barrier to intimacy. Many couples enjoy vibrant sex lives well into their later years, benefiting from the security and comfort that come with time. Attraction can be influenced by various factors. Certain scents, for instance, can evoke excitement and closeness, as smell plays a key role in attraction. For some, excitement is linked to power dynamics, finding thrill in fantasies that explore dominance or submission. However, fantasy does not always equate to action. Many people enjoy mentally exploring these themes without a desire to enact them. Climate can also play a role in sexual desire, with warm weather and sunlight often boosting libido. Music, too, has the ability to elevate attraction, creating an ambience that strengthens connection. Even colors have a surprising effect on attraction. Red, for instance, is associated with passion and can stimulate interest. The mind-body connection in intimacy is powerful. A deep mental and emotional connection often leads to greater satisfaction, as it roots the experience in shared meaning and trust. Privacy, too, can be essential. Some individuals find it difficult to fully relax or feel arousal if they sense they're being watched. And for those who experience the phenomenon of orgasmic fading, where orgasm can occur without full pleasure, it underscores the complexity of human sexuality, reminding us that satisfaction is as much about context, comfort, and connection as it is about physical response. Ultimately, intimate relationships are as unique as the individuals within them. By staying curious, open, and respectful, couples can create a partnership that thrives on growth, discovery, and the joy of truly knowing and cherishing one another. Men facing erectile dysfunction often carry an unseen burden of stigma, which can deeply affect their self-esteem, personal identity, and relationships. This stigma can make it challenging for them to seek help or speak openly with their partners, leading to feelings of isolation and inadequacy. However, practices like yoga have proven beneficial not only for physical health, but also for enhancing sexual function. Yoga can increase flexibility, circulation, and relaxation, all of which contribute to a more fulfilling intimate life. For many men, these practices help restore confidence, enabling them to reconnect with their partners in new and meaningful ways. In today's digital age, cyber intimacy or cybersex is also transforming how couples experience connection, offering both positives and negatives. When practiced with open communication and mutual consent, cyber intimacy can strengthen relationships, adding novelty and a sense of playful adventure. However, without clear boundaries and understanding, it can also introduce misunderstandings or create emotional distance. Physical touch remains essential to well-being, as the absence of simple gestures like hugs can lead to feelings of emotional detachment and even dissatisfaction in relationships. Physical affection acts as a bridge, reinforcing love, care, and commitment. Modern relationships are shifting as more couples explore open communication and ethical boundaries around intimacy, challenging traditional ideas of monogamy. For some, this means venturing into new ways of expressing connection and trust, embracing curiosity as a core part of their bond. Staying curious and keeping the relationship dynamic can help partners maintain a fresh connection. For example, introducing foods known to heighten the senses or trying novel eating practices can introduce playfulness and excitement, stimulating both mind and body. A relationship that thrives on curiosity becomes a space for endless exploration and growth. For men over 40, especially beyond 50, physiological changes such as slower, less firm erections are common. These changes are natural and can be approached with openness rather than embarrassment. Understanding this together can help couples adapt, finding intimacy in slower, more attentive exchanges. Interestingly, studies show that 97% of women choose partners based on how they make them feel during intimate moments, underscoring the importance of emotional as well as physical connection. Women who feel deeply connected to their partners often synchronize heartbeats after just 2 minutes of eye contact, highlighting the power of emotional closeness. Positions like doggy style, which offer depth, are often favored by women as they can help reach orgasm more easily, while focusing on erogenous zones such as the nipples can also create satisfying experiences. Some men explore manual techniques to increase length, with reports indicating growth of up to 4 centimeters in some cases. This reflects a desire to fulfill societal expectations, but it's also a reminder that exploring new positions or focusing on erogenous zones can enhance intimacy without the need for physical changes. Women's sexual desire is known to be more variable than men's, often influenced by life stages and personal experiences. The process of getting ready, even deciding what to wear, is often a year-long investment across a woman's life, revealing the thought and care she brings to each experience. A woman's gaze is deeply expressive, so paying attention to her eyes can often reveal her true emotions and thoughts. Social dynamics can also play a role in relationships. Women, for instance, often complement each other in group settings, although these compliments may sometimes be driven by social expectations rather than sincerity. Women tend to be more conscious of comparisons, both external and internal, and are often deeply impacted by them. Their hearts naturally beat faster than men's, and while they may take longer to make decisions, once they've made up their mind, they're usually unwavering. When women are emotionally distressed, they often need time and space to process and vent. If she suddenly becomes silent, it may indicate a deeper emotional wound, one she is carefully examining to find new ways to restore happiness and security. Women's decision-making process is also more balanced, as they use both sides of their brains, whereas men typically rely on one side, often approaching situations more linearly. Thoughtful gestures like surprise gifts or flowers hold special meaning, making her feel valued, cherished, and secure in her relationship. For those who see a woman as more than a friend, It's best to express these feelings early, as waiting too long can often land one in the friend zone. Women typically experience jealousy related to a partner's status or success, while men's jealousy may be more connected to a partner's appearance. A woman's smile is a true reflection of the quality of time spent together, and mutual trust serves as the bedrock of stable, loving relationships. Nonverbal cues, like body language, can reveal a partner's desires and emotions, serving as a roadmap to their inner world. Foreplay, often overlooked, is an essential aspect of intimacy. It enhances pleasure, deepens emotional bonds, and allows for a gradual buildup of excitement that benefits both partners. Communicating openly about likes and dislikes fosters satisfaction, while keeping things fresh with new experiences or ideas keeps the spark alive. The link between mental health and sexual well-being is profound. Nurturing emotional health is key to maintaining a fulfilling, intimate life. Women can experience orgasms through various forms of stimulation: clitoral, vaginal, G-spot, and even through emotional connection without physical touch. The intensity and duration of an orgasm can shift depending on emotional state and excitement, reminding us that satisfaction in intimacy is as much an emotional journey as it is a physical one. By embracing these insights, couples can deepen their connections, bringing joy, understanding, and vitality to their shared journey. Breasts hold a special place in the self-esteem of many women, forming part of how they see and feel about themselves. For some, the way their breasts look, feel, and are perceived can influence confidence and comfort in their own skin. Yet, what matters most is not size or shape, but the empowerment that comes from feeling good in one's body and embracing one's unique beauty. Breasts are often sensitive to touch, and while many women find breast stimulation pleasurable, preferences vary widely. Each woman has her own comfort zone, shaped by personal boundaries and individual responses to touch. Interestingly, physical activity can impact intimacy in unexpected ways. After a workout, testosterone levels and blood circulation are elevated, making this an ideal time for intimacy. The heightened energy and endorphin rush can create a natural boost in libido and connection with a partner. Simple gestures like a hug post-intimacy can deepen bonds, adding a layer of warmth and affection that lingers. Age, it seems, does not diminish these desires. In fact, research shows that nearly 1/3 of women over 80 still engage in sexual relationships with their partners, highlighting that intimacy can be fulfilling at any stage of life. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment number 2 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. A woman's body is incredibly adaptive. Her vagina, for instance, typically measures between 7 and 10 centimeters but can expand up to 200% during arousal, preparing for and enhancing the experience of intimacy. This adaptability mirrors the diverse motivations behind sexual desire, which are influenced by an intricate blend of hormones, thoughts, personal experiences, and cultural factors. For example, about 8% of adult dreams are centered on sexual themes, illustrating the ways in which desire is woven into our subconscious lives. For some, however, intimacy can bring anxiety rather than excitement. Coitophobia, the fear of sex, often stems from complex psychological and emotional roots, creating barriers that can affect relationships and personal happiness. This fear highlights the importance of understanding and addressing emotional and psychological well-being in tandem with physical health. Interestingly, studies reveal that women's attraction can fluctuate based on hormonal cycles. During fertile periods, many women find themselves more drawn to men with traditionally masculine features, a subtle effect of nature's influence on attraction. In certain cases, individuals may feel a selective attraction, experiencing desire toward others while feeling aversion or disinterest toward their current partner. This phenomenon can be unsettling, as it challenges assumptions about fidelity and attraction within relationships. On the other hand, studies show that intimacy and happiness are indeed linked, but only up to a point. Couples who engage in intimacy once a week tend to report the highest levels of life satisfaction, while increasing frequency beyond that doesn't appear to add significantly to happiness. However, people who are intimate regularly are often perceived as looking younger, possibly due to the release of hormones that contribute to both physical and emotional well-being. Our digital habits also impact our intimate lives. Excessive social media use can gradually diminish the quality of one's sex life by eating into time spent together and reducing real-life intimacy. It's easy to become disconnected from one's partner, as screen time diverts attention and affection away from shared moments. This trend can lead to sexual dissonance, a term that describes the inner conflict arising from a disconnect between one's feelings and what they think they should feel. Such dissonance can create tension within, affecting the sense of ease and connection within a relationship. In the world of relationships and sexuality, understanding and embracing these complexities can bring greater connection, empathy, and fulfillment. Recognizing that each person has unique experiences, motivations, and challenges is essential for building lasting, healthy relationships based on mutual respect and open communication. By honoring individual preferences and cultivating curiosity, couples can nurture a bond that feels fresh, satisfying, and deeply aligned with each partner's needs. What's one new insight you gained from this journey into the complexities of intimacy? Comment below with one takeaway you'll bring into your own life, whether it's a new approach to connection or a small gesture that shows you care. If you enjoyed this video, please leave your thoughts, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more in-depth explorations of relationships and personal growth. Thank you for watching, and here's to a lifetime of connection and understanding.